Yeah, it's specifically made for the iPad, so I'm recording now, so when I play this back you should be able to hear my voice. My name is Brian Lambourne. I'm the project leader for the LSIS Regional Collaboration Project for the East Midlands. This is a brief overview of what the project was about. It largely derived from Ofsted observations or comments or classroom observations which found that there were inconsistent methods of recording learner achievement. This was true not only between organisations, but even within our own organisation in Boston College. Different curriculum areas were using different methods. Some were half electronic, some were Excel spreadsheets. Some learners had access to some didn't. So this was an issue that was recognised in other collaborative work with Grantham College, where quality peer group meetings took place quite regularly. So we became aware that there was the same issue in other organisations. So overall the aim was to try and explore some sort of way of sharing and standardising the use of the Moodle gradebook. In our own college there was very little uptake of it due to the huge learning curve involved in learning how to configure it for a whole range of different qualifications. Personally, I became aware that there's such a huge difference in the assessment criteria of an A level and a BTEC seem to be particularly difficult as far as configuration. The cumulative scoring for a learner doing a BTEC can be up to 80, 90 different assignments across different subjects, which means that configurations in Moodle, as it stands apparently, is not quite capable of being able to cope with an aggregated score at the end of it. However, our basic aim was to try and find out how we could make it easier for staff. Training was not really a practical solution. It's far too long for an individual to learn how to configure the gradebook without trying to teach it en masse to other staff. We found that each organisation had in place a method of using Moodle Gradebook. This may have been PDF upload, a combination of a bespoke configuration as was done at Grantham. Each organisation, although they had different systems in place, the common ground amongst all of us was we recognised that we had to find a way of making it easier for staff to use. So some of the solutions you'll be seeing range from the coded and adapted work that's been done at Grantham College, where they've taken some aspects of ULCC's EILP and linked it to the gradebook. Others, for example, at Boston College, have tried to use the gradebook as it is, and the idea there was to try and template a course, to save it as a blank course, but with all the configurations for a particular qualification already embedded in it. We've piloted this, and to a large extent it has been successful, but there are still 8 weeks of the project to go, and we're going to further develop this. Hopefully, if we can manage to do this, then we would be able to export it not only to other courses but to other colleges. The project does demonstrate that it's possible to increase the uptake of and use of Moodle Gradebook, but it really needs an individual or team of people within the organisation to be supported in making the configurations easier. Large mass scale staff development and training a gradebook is just not a practical solution.